Welcome to another episode, everyone. Wes Watson, called snitching. Y'all know Wes, big old Wes, big Wes Watson, called snitching. They got the paperwork. My boy Johnny Bravo is on his bumper once again. Funny ass Johnny. Let's get into it.
Is sitting there reporting non-stop 24/7 to try to get all these accounts banned.
Oh, Wes is a YouTube snitch. Apparently, snitching to get channels taken down, get content taken down. Who does that, bro? Fucking rap.
This is crazy. How many times did he do it? What did he think? He's gonna run away from me? You should know better by now. You can't run away from me, you little bitch.
So this asshole thinks he can get over something on everyone with all the sneaky shit he does. But his biggest mistake is he fucked with the wrong guy. Because if there's one person he can't get something over on, it's me.
So get this. Do you understand what I look like from this angle? Like if someone's walking behind me. Do you understand how much your chick would cream her panties if she saw me walking in front of you guys? She'd be like, oh my God, I wish I could just knock my dude out and be in front of him. Come on, dog.
And now it's time to teach him a lesson, because we all know how much little Peggy deserves. So people have been wondering, what's going on with that piece of shit? Because I haven't spoke about him in a while. And you guys know who I'm talking about when I say that, right? Peggy Watson, the original piece of shit. Well, a lot's been going on with him. So much, in fact, I don't even want to know all the juicy details. I mean, come on, that name Peggy, that didn't come from nowhere. And as we all know, he's in the middle of 2 court cases, and he wants to do whatever he can to look better for the judge, including dirty things, slimy things behind the scenes to cover things up and shut people down. But as always, I caught the little bitch. And now, wait until I show you what that little bitch has been doing. So the last time we spoke about this asshole and we saw him, he was with the Island Fuckboys and Jack Epstein, the shithead, and they all had their clothes off. They were doing things, and we all don't want to know what they were doing. And then, that was right after his ex Angie left him, and he became a crazy stalker, calling her nonstop over and over, and which ended up him spiraling out of control, going back to his old habits. Well, that's the last time we spoke about him, and a lot has happened since. He's been spiraling further and further down that hole of partying, of sharmutas, of doing things that he's not supposed to be doing. And the thing that's ironic about all of it, remember how he's always making fun of people for 10-inch arms and tits, right? Well, if you look at him now, take a look at him in this footage and photos, karma's a bitch. Because if there's one person now who's got the 10-inch arms and tits, it's him, because he's turning into a little twink boy.
That's what you're fucking saying. I mean, what do you like, San Diego, Vegas? I like Miami. I can't do San Diego anymore, so. Vegas for what? From Miami to Vegas, I can do Vegas for 48 hours. I don't know how people even do it here, but you're crazy.
But then I was thinking, maybe he's doing that on purpose because he's going to be spending time in prison. Maybe he wants to be more attractive to the other inmates. But remember I was saying, about the stalking Angie? You would think it's been months that it would stop, right? But no, it's gotten worse. He's become like Jodi Arias. You guys remember that sharmuta that killed her ex-boyfriend? That's what this fucker is becoming when I tell you this story. You remember his other ex-girlfriend, Gabby? The sharmuta with those lips, right? The one that, was an actual escort and we found her ad. Well, one of them, anyway, because we know he does this all the time. He thought it would be a good idea to take her, right, rent a private jet, bring a couple of her friends, go to Vegas where now Angie lives, right? And she's working at the strip club over there, right? He thought it was a good idea to take them all, right? Go to Vegas. First start calling her phone nonstop like a psychopath again. Then, worse, show up at her strip club with them and then wonder why they kicked him out.
So this is a new record. But we know why. I didn't get to go in Rhino, and I was already kicked out. I'm kicked out of Tootsie's. Hopefully we can reinstate that. I didn't even get to go in. I was already done. I've been there since before prison. Since before I was locked up, I have not been there. I was already kicked out. Why do you think? Spearman Rhino ain't paying that much right now, huh?
So old Wes is a stalker. He's stalking his ex. He flying out to Vegas to go to her work, her place of work, the strip club, and sit up in the club and stalk her. They kicked his ass up out of there, bro. You ain't as big as you think you are. The fuck? Stalker, bro. Explain your weight loss, bro, and make it make sense. And stop trying to get people's channels taken down and their content taken down on your weird ass.
Like, there's just nobody get lap dances. You only get a few bucks. Should've let me come in that night, because I spent a few bucks, kiddo.
So this asshole's doing everything he can to try to make Angie jealous, but she doesn't give a fuck. In fact, she's putting out a tell-all podcast soon. So wait until we see the stories that she has to tell, because we know she's got a ton of them.
I make sure we feed him every once in a while.
Well, she's hungry, huh?
She's a monster. You have to feed her every once in a while. Every once in a while.
They're hungry.
They're hungry too. They're hungry. Yeah, and still doesn't make any money. They never show the real part. I show the real parts. This is why everybody's so fake online. They don't show the real shit. They talk shit to you when you go to a strip club, but
He's sitting there just throwing money at the broads. Talking about feed your dog and all this. I wouldn't have picked that shit up. I wouldn't have accepted that shit. Man, hand me my money, bro. Don't throw no shit at me. I'm not the dog. Slap the shit out of you, man.
Workout one. Okay? They don't show you that. They're all fucking fake. But I'm still thriving, bitch. I gave more money out this weekend to simple bitches than that bitch will ever have in her fucking life. That's ever had in her account. So just check it out. Just check it out. Go be someone's side chick, you dumb bitch.
And you know something else that I noticed, because I saw this picture, someone sent me off Reddit of his shoes, right? Because while he was in that private jet sharmutaing around, right? If you look inside his shoe, notice something over here. Regular Chucks, okay? Let me show you this picture first. There's a logo inside. Now, if you look at the little bitches Chucks, notice there's no logo. And you know why? You know why there's no logo? Well, first, before I say why there's no logo, look at the laces. Notice the laces in this picture. You notice how they're always open on top, okay? Well, they sell these lifts that you put in your shoes to make you taller. And if you put them in, you can't fit your foot in. So the laces have to be undone. And that's why there's no logo inside those shoes. So this asshole, as we know, is so insecure, the little bitch with tits, right? He has to put lifts in his shoes to make himself taller, the little asshole.
Everyone is confused when I wear these on the first day of school. They add up 3 inches to...
Once you got lifts? Because they said you about 5'7", 5'8", and you're constantly claiming you 6 feet tall, bro. You walking around with lifts in your shoes, trying to make yourself seem taller? That's fugazi.
Your height. Tag your short friend who needs these.
Well, now, let's get to the real dirty shit that this guy's been doing to cover shit up.
He tagged him for the shit.
I mean, we all know
Dude,
there's thousands of videos online of this asshole spread everywhere, right? Of him doing and saying stupid things. But there's a few channels, that have a lot more than others. And as we saw, I'm going to refresh your memory.
I just come to Johnny when I need a laugh, put out a little bit of more light content. I can come to Johnny for sure. I see that now. I'm gonna fuck with my boy Johnny. he on other people more than just Wes Watson. It will be cracking me up, bro. Oh.
We saw Mudpit's channel. He had dozens, countless, maybe hundreds of videos on Wes, right? Channel was taken down. And then after that, a week later, my channel was under attack. Reddit, mysteriously, is down. The main Reddit that has all those thousands of people that talk shit on this bitch all day and night. It was down, which is now back up. But then, a bigger one, and I'm not going to mention the name here because they're trying to clear out, the issues to try to get their account back. But you know me, I can get my hands on shit. And it turns out, this little asshole, okay, is sitting there reporting shit non-stop 24/7 to try to get all these accounts banned. And if you look at these email addresses, these are all his email addresses. So this little bitch, okay, he sits there, remember, calling us all rats, right? For saying the shit we do online about him.
It's like, do you guys realize that your whole life is based off of me? Oh, God. Oh, God. Why do you want me to, be some rat telling stories about people? Have you guys noticed by now I don't do that? That's what you motherfuckers do. Talk about me, talk about this, talk about that. Rat. Bullshit.
But when you look at this and what you're doing to shut people up to hide your own bullshit online, who's the fucking rat now, you piece of shit? And now, the funniest one. Even though there's no direct proof connecting Wes to this incident that I'm gonna show you, from his other behavior, this allegedly could have happened. One account that I guess his reporting bullshit didn't work, right? You know what he tried to do to him? He tried to scare him. He had some bullshit account, right? Send this guy a message of a fake court document saying he's gonna sue him unless he takes shit down. But I looked into it, and that case number is a bunch of bullshit. So this asshole is trying every single thing he can to cover up his tracks and take people down. But the ironic shit about this is I'm in contact with all the lawyers that are involved in this case, right? In both cases. And they have a binder, actually not a binder no more, a folder full of all the videos this asshole had up, even the ones he took down. So all this shit he's doing is not gonna matter. And you know the funny thing, I'm gonna share the story with you. In court, right? Because it's going on right now, the civil case, and we can't give all the details about what's going on because it's ongoing, right? They played a video of me in the fucking court. So imagine that asshole's face when he saw my face on that screen. He probably had a heart attack, that piece of shit. And again, he calls us rats. But now I have all these reports from his email address, right? Reporting everybody else. So now let's see what happens to this little bitch in court, because again, all the details are coming.
How many fights in prison? I mean, in county prison, you can't really fight. But I mean, probably 7.
Were you with the Aryan brothers or you just?
Why? When you join prison and you're on G.
And they went up to you.
You're an Aryan brother. Yeah, you're part of Aryan brothers. You're Aiden. Second walk in, you're Aiden. No one denies it. I mean, the thing is whites are here.
All right.
Southern
I'm Hispanic, so where would I go?
You'd be on my side.
Right.
You'd be chilling.
We be chilling.
This dude, Wes. So Wes is an Aryan Brotherhood, bro. He's claiming to be an AB now. They gonna get this dude. This dude's tripping.
And babe, can you do me a favor? You remember that white dress? The one that looks like Basic Instinct that I love so much, nice and tight on your leg? Can you wear that for me? All right, I'm leaving in 5 minutes. And she don't know. With this, I'm gonna look like a monster tonight. She's not gonna be able to resist me from this shit. When I go out...
Oh, that's Johnny, man. Johnny Bravo. Check out his channel. He don't need my help. His channel's big. Oh, man. He on Wes. Wes is trying to get people's content taken down. Wes is in contact with YouTube, apparently, asking them to take down content and videos that are not favorable to him. But he's on here calling people snitches and all that. Wes is in a world of trouble. He got these court cases, bro. Old fake-ass alpha male. He going around being racist, bullying people, beating people up. And now it's all about to come to a head, bro. He's heading to prison. I'm not wishing it on him. It's just what it is. The beating was on tape. He's charged with assault. He's heading to prison. And he's going to go through it once he gets there. Because now he's talking about he's an Aryan Brotherhood. Wes, you lost, man. You better get your shit together before it's too late. Stay safe and stay free, people.